Okay, so after my last video, I think I did cause a bit of confusion about what you should do during your autonomous routine. So I will answer that today. So I'm going to break this video down into a couple parts. So I'm going to break them down if you have, first section would be if you have wings, which you probably should have on your robot. If you can only get one goal at a time, or if you can only get 2 or 3 goals at a time, because I think it really does not matter in autonomous, like in terms of what you would do. Okay, so yeah, let's just start off. So if you have wings, you would want to start underneath your platform. So it would be the same thing. What I'm doing right here would be the same thing for the red alliance as well, just flipped on the other side. So you want to start underneath the platform, and then during autonomous you drive up, right, and then deploy your wings, and then you can get 2 neutral goals at the same time, and then you can drive back, and then yeah. So you could also drop them off and go ahead and get this blue one if you wanted to, and then you could also go at like a diagonal angle backwards. I'll just make it a bit more clear. So you could just start here, drive here. You could go backwards this way, so then you're closer to this guy, because that's what you'd ultimately grab it sooner or later, right? And then one neat thing that you could do with your program is you could have a sensor that detects this white line, this like the white line right here. So you could say, because if the other team also has wings, then D could start right here, and D also go right here. So then this middle goal is contested by your wings and their wings. So what you could do is you could say, drive up, and then grab these two, and then you could say, while your sensor does not detect this white line, then keep on pushing back, right? So then if the other team doesn't just like says move back like x amount, then they give up too early, and then that means that you would get these two neutral goals, and they'd only get this one. So I think that would be a pretty good advantage. Um, yeah. So if you can only carry one goal on your robot at a time, first of all, I'd probably say that you should just build a better robot, but I'll cover it anyways because we don't discriminate. So if you have one goal in your robot, you're probably worse than your alliance partner. So I'd say you should probably start right here, because this side has more opportunity, just in general. So if you start here, you could just drive up here, and then because the middle goal is probably going to be contested, right? Because the 10 points high per ring is just going to cause everyone to want it. So then you could just drive back and then place it down, and then you could drive forward a bit, and that would probably just be your entire autonomous routine. So to make it more clear, you could drive up, come back, drop it down right here, and then you could move like up, and then your robot would start, and then your robot would be here at the end of autonomous. Um, yeah, and then for if you can pick up 2 or 3 mobile goals at a time, then that really just then not really if your alliance partner has wings, then you definitely want to start right here, and then if they do not, if they're worse than you just want to start right here. So um, I'll just cover both of them. So if you have 2 or 3, if you can carry 2 or 3 mobile goals at the same time, and if you start here, then you just want to go here, um, and then here, and then you could push this guy up a bit, and then you could push these two up a bit, so then it would be harder for the other team to get these 2 mobile goals later, and then you could just come drive back up, and then you'd start like right here or somewhere. Well, you can't start over the rings, but I think you guys get the point. So if you start right here, then what you could do, if the other team does not have wings, then you could just go here and try to get this guy, and then you could come back and try to get this guy, or go near it, right? But if the other team does have wings, I don't know if you can change your autonomous like this, but let's just say you can, and then then if they do have wings, then you probably just want to go here and then here, because the wings give you length advantage. They give you like an extra length, so then they'd ultimately beat you towards this mobile goal, right? So you just want to go here and here, and then if you had a ring storing mechanism, then, well, actually you might get out. You might get out of your alliance home zone, and then you wouldn't get the 20 points for the neutral goal. So I don't think that's that good of an idea. But you could do something funny with your match preloads. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys learned something, and if you did, drop a like and subscribe.